Alright guys, this is what's going on. It's Dre Knows back at it again, bringing you another Madden 20 video. So this is actually going to be a little bit different. This is actually going to be more of a live commentary where basically I'm going to go ahead and explore myself the new patch, or I guess update that just took place today. Looks like, at least from what I've seen on social media, a lot of it has to do with the playbook. So if you guys are not aware, if you go to game options here, and then you see I already kind of picked a couple playbook already. If you look at the option here where it says NFL Live Playbooks, and then of course the playbook that I'm going to go ahead and pick is the Baltimore Ravens. Just because I feel like in the community it seems like a lot of people have been kind of clamoring for the updates for this playbook, just because they do a lot of things creative in their playbook, and rightfully so. I mean, they kind of have to, with especially with having a quarterback like Lamar Jackson. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I guess just go into practice mode and just want to explore and take a look at some information. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, so here we are. Like I said, we're in practice mode. Gonna take a look and see some of the different types of formations and see if there's anything that kind of stands out. As far as single back, nothing really as of yet. Let's check I form. I can't imagine anything. I mean, they got I wing, which is a pretty popular formation. Power I. So this is something that has been that the Ravens have been using a lot with Lamar. Surprised there's not kind of like a read option in here, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But nothing here really stands out. At least, like, to be honest, I can't remember the last time pistol was really good. I want to say maybe like Madden 15, when people used to run pistol bunch. So I think that's when it used to be good. Strong. I mean, there's only one. But here's another pistol formation. Okay, there's pistol spread, pistol full house. Okay. Alright, so definitely some nice... Okay, pistol wing flex. I'm a little interested in this one. Yeah, okay. I figured it would be kind of like similar to the single back wing flex as far as kind of like the concepts. Don't mind me, I'm still kind of looking through just to see what is kind of new. This fullback rub flat. Okay, this is a little interesting. Like I said, guys, I'm just kind of just speaking my mind just as I go through the playbook here. Okay, there's kind of a jet touch pass, which is kind of something that the Ravens have been doing a lot so far. Full house, I mean, that's something that's been in the game, I want to say, for a bit. Okay, this Ravens curl wheel, that looks kind of glitchy. If you can get like 3 running backs and just put 2 running backs on those wheels, more like receiving backs. So, okay, that's kind of glitchy. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that post in that Ravens post wheel as well. So, all right, so pistol's looking decent. And then this is the one that really kind of caught my eye, was the Heisman. Now, granted, there's only 3 different plays, because I know they only ran this, I believe, one time against the Bengals a couple weeks ago. But I think that is pretty cool how they're going to go ahead and run this. It would be kind of interesting to see this with the Saints as well. Granted, you'd be kind of limited just because, let's be honest, Drew Brees isn't exactly the most mobile, but let's try this out. I kind of want to just run through the plays and just kind of get a feel out for the play. So I'll just come out of random 3-4. So okay, so this I want to say is the option play. That is exactly what happened in real life. So I think this is really cool. Now I don't think you're able. Oh, you are able to motion. Okay, this is cool. I like this. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can do here. We're gonna go ahead and pitch it. Oh, it's just, I feel like that was kind of it was awkward. I felt like it was very slow developing. So, like I said, I'm just going to try to run through these plays a couple times just to kind of get a feel for them and see if this is something that worth labbing and worth exploring. So, let's take a look here. So, we're going to want to read that linebacker there and see where we go. So, here, okay, maybe I pitched it a little early, but, still able to get some positive yardage. Imagine playing with this playbook in like salary cap, man, where you run like Lamar and Michael Vick. Oh my God, that would give me, I'd be mind blown if something like that happens. So let's take a look here. Gonna run that. Gonna go ahead and pitch it. Oh, we got a block. God, RG3, your acceleration is so buns, bro. Now I wonder. Let me. I mean, would Lamar get fast break even if he was lined up at running back? That's kind of interesting to really test out. I might try to experiment with that later on, just because like I just feel like it is very slow developing, to say the least, and I didn't even get a chance to pitch it there. But, okay, I just feel like it's just one of those things I'm just going to have to run a couple times just to get a better feel for it. So, let's take a look at the pass play here. Well, there's actually a shovel option, but let's take a look at the pass play, and let's just run against random defense, even though it's probably not the best thing to do, because let's be honest, we know how Madden practice mode is. So, it looks like you got the Z-spot post route, you got a corner route, and then you got the running back doing kind of like or actually no, you got the quarterback running a wheel, and then it looks like the running back just kind of running a flat. So let's just see how this develops initially. Okay, got the post there, and that was a terrible read. I don't know why I was thinking there. Just goes to show where my skill is at right now. I just haven't been consistent with the game. So let's try. If I can motion this and kind of make the defense think we're running the same. See if we can get the corner route to come through or to get open. So let's take a look here. Okay, it's man, I believe, and of course he drops it. So okay. I just feel like the issue with this is that you're going to be kind of limited. I mean, really, you'll have 4 receivers. I wouldn't necessarily want to count on the running or on the quarterback, but let's take a look and see. Oh, okay, so we can. Oh, okay. Hold up, this is crazy. Oh my God! And then just put him on a. See if we could put Ingram on a swing. So that's kind of like a flood concept, and then we could put Brown on a drag and then leave the Z spot, and let's see what we can come up with here. That's man. So usually man's pretty tough this year, especially against those post routes. I don't know what, or those kind of that Z spot post corner, or excuse me, the Z spot post, for whatever reason it just gets bagged by man press, which is annoying. So let's try that again. I don't believe the defense is in man, so we should have something come through. So, oh my God, I just got screamed at. Oh, wow. So that goes to show the consistency of practice mode. So let's see what it looks like with Ingram doing this. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's too random here. Or we could streak. Just kind of a popular thing that's being done right now is I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it's you hitch the inside. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. See if we can get RG3 and open on this wheel route. No, we're not. We're going to go ahead and take off. Let's try and throw it to RG3 one time. See if he catches it. Oh, look at him. Nice. All right. So definitely a thing that's going to have to be work in progress. I mean, it's only the first day, so I wouldn't imagine, finding out a ridiculous amount of things, but like I said, work in progress. So okay, that Heisman is pretty cool. But the nice thing about this is that you do have the option to put another running back there, which it would be more of like a split close-ish type formation. So definitely some flexibility there. Shotgun deuce close. I'll be honest. I've ran this. I believe it was in the Bears playbook during like Mutt draft. I hated this formation. I'm not a fan. Wing. Okay, so there's a Ravens QB power. Let's take a look and see what we're working with there, because clearly that's going to take advantage of Lamar's skill set right here. Okay, I like the fact that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the 2 tight ends, the left tackle, and the running back there. So let's take a look and see what we could do here. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, and he got juke. Oh, I think Lamar's got jukebox. So, okay. I can already foresee this formation already being a problem, especially with guys in the Madden community like the King, who's probably the best at running like Panther heavy. Bro, he's going to go nuts with this freaking formation. So, let's try this again. Oh, yeah. You just got to, it's one of those things where you just got to let your block set up and you're pretty much gone right there. So, you look at that. Okay. That's crazy, dude. Let me try running it one more time, and then we'll see what other kind of options we have in this playbook. This should be an interesting look because we're going, it looks like it's a blitz, so let's see how the blitz does against this. So Gonna go ahead. Oh, okay. Let me try it again. I stopped there. I've kind of hesitated a little too much, especially against the blitz. I'm just trying to like really like let the block set up, which because I've noticed the guys who run Panther heavy like really good, they kind of are patient, just like a running back really in the NFL, and then they just wait to hit the hole and then boom, they're gone. So let's try that again. Okay, gonna let everything set up. Oh gosh, terrible stick. See, I haven't been playing Madden consistently here recently. So let's try one more time, no matter what, off rip. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Okay, get the block there. Ingram, jukebox, whatever. Okay, so see, I think that's gonna be really glitchy, especially like I said, with those guys that are really good at running Panther heavy. They're about to have a freaking field day with that formation. So. All right, wing. Is there anything else? I mean, it's got a couple decent little pass plays. Oh, it's got tight end attack, which is nice. I know that's a commonly used for pass play out of the single back wing. At least the nice thing with this, compared to running the Panther heavy, is that with this you have receivers on here, so you'll be able to run a Panther heavy-esque type formation. But you'll have the flexibility and be able to run receivers as well. Granted, the blocking's probably not going to be as good because you're not going to have as many tight ends. But, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of have to sacrifice one for the other. But I definitely like what they did there. So, gun doubles Y off. I mean, I don't really see anything here too noticeable. I mean, you got Y cell, which has been a staple in most playbooks. Okay, I see a QB power here, though. Let's take a look and see what we're working with here. Okay, so it looks like a similar play like it was in the wing. It just looks like it gives a more balanced look because you have an additional receiver on the left and a tight end on the right along with the running back. So let's kind of see. I'm interested. What would happen if we motion this wide receiver here? Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh wow, oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, and we already got X Factor down on Lamar, so that's crazy. So let's try that again. I do like that little motion there because you get an extra blocker. Now this is gonna be interesting because this looks like it may be kind of a man aligned or a man defense. So that's kind of why the DB moved with him. So let's see what happens in this case. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It does not even matter. Like as long as your guys, as your blockers kind of get a hat on a hat, like it does not matter. You're able to make something happen here. So okay, let's try one more time. The only thing I wouldn't like about running with that little with that motion is that it's pretty much a dead giveaway, and like obviously the smarter player. Oh god, I guess he was coming on a blitz or he shedded there. The only thing that it's kind of a dead giveaway, just because you'll know, like especially with the smarter players, they'll know that the side with the tight end is going to be the side you're going to run on. So you definitely have to do a good job of mixing in. Although it looks like you do have the option to run it left as well. So let's take a look and see what happens if we run it to the opposite side here. Oh, dude, this is something serious, and so you have the threat to be able to run it to either side. So this is interesting. Now let me just see if I just run it stock to the right like I was before. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is gonna be. As crazy as it's gonna sound, man. The Ravens are. I mean, it's probably not crazy now, but if you would have told me that the Ravens were gonna be the team to use at the beginning of the year, I would have thought that was kind of questionable. But man, there's something serious about this playbook. And then as soon as I get shedded right there. So okay, definitely something nice there as far as the formation. All right, doubles Y off. I believe that was the last formation that I was on. So we looked at QB power. It's got an RPO, but it's not like a slant. It's more of like a smoke screen. You've got the jet the jet pass and the fake jet. So the only thing that I want to say that's going to be different, because that would be a good way to kind of to mix in and disguise the QB power. But the thing is, I want to say the jet motion is kind of a dead giveaway as well. I feel like it's a little bit different than you just motioning it, but you know, still something worth looking into. Flex Y off weak. Don't really see anything that really stands out in this case. Maybe smash if you want to take advantage of that the corner routes. See if I don't know if maybe those corner routes might be glitchy. I don't know. Wide trips weak. I know that's been a pretty popular formation. Power read. I'm kind of interested. I want to say that's like a read option type play. You got reverse, RPO. Let's try this power read. I am kind of interested to see what this can do. I want to say this is what, like an option type play. So let's. I'm probably gonna mess this up the first time because I'm not really too familiar. But let's take a look. Oh, so it is. It is kind of like a read option play, but I just don't like that long handoff though. Yeah, hold on. I did a horrible job trying to read. So I guess I read the D tackle. So let's take a look and see what happens here. Okay, that's just terrible sick. Okay, I don't know. I feel like that's one of those plays that I'm gonna have to run a little bit more. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is very slow developing. So I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of that. So other than that, I mean, you've got a trail play. It's sticking up. That's been a pretty popular play out of this formation. Then, and of course, you've got the PA post cross shot. So that's another popular play. Tre Offset. This is another one where I kind of compare this to kind of gun trips. Very similar as far as the concepts, especially with like level sail and things like that, but nothing really out of the ordinary stands out here. But I did notice that it has shotgun bunch, which I was kind of surprised. But then again, I want to say this is the Ravens bunch. So you got corner strike, you got verticals, you've got a Z spot, clear out, SE out. That's been a solid play. Especially kind of like in the red zone, but I don't know. But other than that, I mean, hold on. Let me see this Ravens trail. If this has that play action play, the post route that was in that play action play, I believe it was in Madden 18 or whatever. I forgot what the name of the play. It was like PA post something. I don't remember. If you guys remember, drop a comment down below. We might have something here. Oh man. Oh yeah, yes, we fine, bro. We got this post route back, bruh. Yo, so if you guys remember watching, or if you guys remember playing, I believe it was Madden 18, the Roberts route right here. I want to say last year it got nerfed because I feel like the route is it was very slow last year, but this one looks like it's got the right depth and it runs at the right speed. If I could find out the name, I want to say it was like PA. I don't remember. If you guys know the name of the play, let me know because it was used a lot. But the thing is, with this, it's not a play action. But in Madden 18, it was a play action, and I just remember you would have the tight end to clear out any of the deep blues, and then if anything, if you wanted to. You could go ahead and, well, see, the thing is, this Roberts route was in the middle, so it might not be as effective, but I still feel like it's viable, though. Let's try that again. So it looks like we've got a cover 3 here. Yeah, man, that thing is just, it hits a nice little sweet spot there, so it might be something worth looking at. You know, maybe something worth where, like, you do this, where you streak him, and especially if you just want to do max protect and you just want to bring in the drag here and do this. Okay, so we got that, and so we got the drag right over the middle there. So, okay. Dude, I definitely like that. That's definitely something that I want to experiment with more. Not sure if it's in the regular Ravens playbook. I can't say I'm too familiar with Ravens in general. But if it is, I wish I would have known about it a little bit sooner. So, that's a nice little play there. And then, like I said, you've got the traditional bunch plays as well. So, not bad there. Oh man, this is gonna be a long video, fellas. So if you guys are enjoying just kind of my breakdown of all these formations, please go ahead and like the video. And then if you want me to do more breakdowns of this and look through more teams playbooks, I'd be more than happy to do that. I'll probably look at Raiders just because I know that's the second most used playbook in the game, or the most used playbook in the game. What am I talking about? Let's see here. We got Monster Stack. I'm not really too big of a fan of that, so I'm just going to skip that. Gun Spread Y Flex. Again, I mean, you've got the power read there, but like I said, it is very slow developing. You got Circle, which I know that's a really tough play to stop for the most part. Hold on. Yeah, see, I want to say in Madden like 18 when someone like Joel who ran it in the Madden, what is it, the Madden, like the final turn at the Madden Bowl or whatever, the Madden season, whatever, I forgot what the name of it was called, but I want to say this route that Ingram was on was a little bit shorter. I don't remember it going out, looks like 10, 12, or no, like about like 15 yards, so I want to say the route used to go kind of where like that middle linebacker is occupied right there. It was a short route, but it was very effective, especially if you wanted kind of a quick option. But, you know, nonetheless, I kind of want to see how this runs. So let's take a look here. Okay. So you got that crossing route too. That's pretty nice as well. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like we might get screamed at here. Let me put him more of on like a direct streak. So see if we can clear out. That way we can get the post or the little crossing route. Let's see if we can find here. No, and see this is not. That's the nice thing about that route though, is that if the user decides to take the crossing route, then you've got the little Ingram route over the middle right there. So it's one of those things where your opponent's gonna pretty much have to pick their poison. So let's try and take a look here. So it looks like he's going to take the deep post, so we're just going to go, or the crossing route, so we're going to go ahead and hit Ingram. I feel like this play could be very, very annoying to try to cover. Now, at the same time, like I know I'm just playing in practice mode. As we're going to see, we're in man, so we're going to go ahead and just take off there. Now, it's one thing to be playing just against like stock coverages. The other thing is I'm interested to see is how people are going to adjust, especially when they're facing people that are just sending 7 against these type of offenses, to see if any of these offenses are usable. I want to say like maybe some of the run plays should be usable, just because I feel like the sending 7 blitzes, like they're not very good, especially against the run, at least in my opinion. I mean, if you have any other experience, let me know. But anyways, yeah, I kind of liked what I saw out of that little circle route. That might be another kind of play. You got deep attack there. You got Y sail. So you can maybe make some glitchy things happen if you're playing against someone that's not really screaming at you. So gun spread, doubles flex. Oh, we got a QB wrap here. I wonder if it's what is it, Madden 25 QB wrap that we ran, that was AIDS a couple years or a while back. So let's try it. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Oh, yo, oh my god, dude. Let's try that again. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay. Oh, this should be, I mean, it's against 3 deep, so let's just take a knee there. That's the only thing I don't like about practice mode, is that the defenses that it picks sometimes are wild. Okay, so we're getting screamed at 100% here, so let's see what happens. Oh, okay. That was not good. I wonder if we should have handed it off to a running back. I can't remember the last time I actually ran read option as an actual offense. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it looks like, man, like if QB wrap ever became what it was a couple years ago, bruh, oh my god, that offense would be lethal. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, you just got to be careful, especially with Lamar. I mean, Lamar, while he is glitchy, I mean, if he gets popped, he'll definitely fold, he'll fumble. All right, so that's enough of that. So, okay, that's another, I feel like, viable option, especially if you're playing guys that are running 1-4-6 or really trying to send a lot of heat. If you can get them to bite on that running back, like, you're guaranteed, you're gone. Like, there's no way that he should be able to catch you there. So, definitely something kind of glitchy there I want to look into a little bit more. And then as far as the pass plays, I mean, I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. So, yeah. Anyway, so moving on. Gun trips flex, I mean, tight end flex. I don't really see anything here. I mean, we got halfback angle, smash. Okay, that's nice. We got fade smash, which has been a pretty popular play out of formations similar to this. And then we got level sail. So, okay, that's interesting as well. Gun tray open strong. Yeah, nothing's really catching my eyes there. So, okay. Gun tray open. Got read dig. I don't know. I feel like that post route might be a little glitchy. We got drag verticals where the little out route by the running back might be useful. Let me take a look at this like little middle route. This looks interesting. Okay, that's just kind of like a deeper post. Kind of like at a gun trips tight end or whatever, where it's like if you call verticals, this might be kind of like that middle looking route. But let me try something here. See if we can get something glitchy here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I had the wheel route there, but we got pressed, so that didn't help. Clearly showing how good my Madden skills here. Anyway, so let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, we got Ingram out of the backfield right there. I like how it's almost as if it was an option route, kind of. Or I don't think it is exactly an option route, but it's very similar, if I had to guess. So this one, I mean, look, he kind of just hits that sweet spot in the zone. It's kind of nice, and especially if you have guys that are sending extra guys from, in this case, the left side, so like kind of like right here. And then if they take that away, you got the nice little post route here. So Yeah, man, it's interesting. Okay. All right, let's try running it one more time, guys. Like I said, this is just a quick breakdown. I don't want to make this like a super ridiculously long video. I'm just briefly just kind of going over plays here just to guys give you a preview, especially if you guys haven't really had a chance to get on the game. This is my first attempt of like really looking through all these playbooks, seriously, and just kind of trying to, in essence, break the game. But anyway, so there's that formation. Let's see. Well, I believe we're coming out to the end. I think Gun Tre Open was what we just looked at. Okay, yeah, so white corner there. Okay, and then, I mean, gum empty, base. Okay, we got QB draw. I want to say there was I forgot what his name was in the Ravens Club series. He ran something similar to this with the QB draw, so obviously, that's something to look for. And yeah, and that looks like that's about it, unless if there's some sort of glitchy Hail Mary or goal line play. But yeah, man, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video. And so with that being said, guys, if you really did enjoy this video, please go ahead and just hit the like button. It really means a lot to me because it just gives me feedback as far as where I'm at as far as a content creator. I just wanted to do something a little bit different than just gameplays. I feel like, really developing and learning kind of the schematics of the game is very helpful, especially when it comes to taking it eventually on the field. I know the game's not perfect by any means, but at the same time, I just want to be able to, try to have a different approach than just kind of running the meta. And I know that's kind of crazy because I know the meta is ultimately what wins. But, I'm at the point where, I'm just trying to, just figure out new things to run and just try to be a little bit different. But, as soon as I say that, I'm going to end up going to a tournament and then going to be running the meta until I could feel confident with running something like this. So just kind of contradicting myself, golly. Anyways, so like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want me to break down any more playbooks like Oakland or I know another playbook that I've always been really interested in here recently was the Titans playbook. I know the Dolphins playbook was kind of popping this year. Let me know. That way I could just go ahead and just share my insight and see where maybe be able to look into as far as plays. So with that being said, guys, this is Dre Knows, and I am signing off. Peace.